Elite Facts presents
Marketing Campaigns That Backfired.
6.
Coke Magic Cans. Coke is no stranger to bad marketing. Who remembers New Coke? Yeah, us neither. But none of their advertising blunders are more notorious than the infamous Magic Cans campaign. In the summer of 1990, the folks at Coke decided to tackle their largest ever, to that point, marketing campaign, Magic Cans. The idea was simple and on paper seemed to be a brilliant idea to boost sales. The idea was to put random amounts of money ranging anywhere from $1 to $500 cash in cans and have it pop up when people opened the right can. Brilliant idea, right? Well, unfortunately, the idea was a complete and utter flop, as Magic Cans were a disaster. The cans containing money had to be balanced out with water to feel right, but one major problem they didn't count on was the cans leaking. So people got soggy, foul-smelling cash, and the press picked up on it. Coke tried to run damage control ads in newspapers, but stopped the promotion early, with only 200,000 of the 750,000 cans distributed.
5.
Starbucks hashtag race together. Now, you can probably see where this is going just by the hashtag of this marketing campaign. Now, in all fairness, you've got to give Starbucks a gold star for at least trying to engage and not stay silent on a major social issue. Not many companies are brave enough to do something like this. However, the way the campaign was handled could have been done a little bit better. With race relations plastered all over the headlines in 2015, Starbucks CEO Howard Schultz encouraged baristas to invite customers to talk about race. Now, obviously, we all, well, a majority of us anyway, want the world to be a better place and for people to get along. That being said, is coffee really the way to bring us all world peace? We don't want a deep discussion that's going to stir up passions, and we can't imagine the guy who's serving you your morning Americana would want to have that conversation with random customers either.
4.
Kendall Jenner and Pepsi save the world. If you haven't seen this commercial, you've probably been living under a rock for the last 2 years. Now, besides celebrity deaths, although 2017 was just as bad for it, 2016 will most likely be remembered for the amount of protests that were going on at the time. So obviously, large businesses saw this as a whole new market of customers to capitalize on. Sure, let's create an advertisement filled with thousands of protesters and have the leader of the protesters be Kendall Jenner. What could possibly go wrong? The answer to that is everything. And Pepsi obviously thought that this was a terrific plan and a genius marketing strategy. Unfortunately for them, they only ended up tasing themselves with this one, shelling out for a 2+ minute commercial that got 5 times more dislikes on YouTube than it got likes. Ouch.
3.
Mountain Dew's naming blunder. How on earth did PepsiCo think that this was a good idea? Surely you must know that by giving the people the opportunity to name your new beverage, that you're going to get a bunch of trolls to join in. Like, seriously, big corporations never, and we mean never, ask the internet to name something for you. In 2012, Villa Fresh Italian Kitchen came up with a new Mountain Dew flavor and wanted their fans to help name their fresh concoction. Big mistake. It didn't take long for internet trolls to hijack the campaign with ridiculous and often offensive suggestions. Thankfully, they realized their mistake pretty quickly and pulled the naming contest, having learned an important lesson about the internet. Some of these names included Fapple, Gushing Granny, Fabulous Apple, and, well, we can't say number 1 because, well, YouTube. But you can see all the screenshots for yourself. It's an amazing train wreck of a viral campaign if we ever did see one.
2.
Hoovers Vacation Package. Now, surely someone in the marketing department must have noticed this big mistake. The British division of the Hoover Company had an excess of washing machines and vacuum cleaners that they wanted to sell to clear up their warehouses. So instead of marking their products down at a lower price just to get rid of excess stock, they instead began a marketing promotion in 1992 offering airline tickets to those who purchased more than $120 worth of these products. They initially offered round-trip tickets within Europe, but later expanded the destinations to the US. Sounds like a decent idea, right? Gets rid of their stock and it sends their customers home extra happy. The promotion was a huge success, but what they didn't realize was that people bought their products for the tickets, which cost many times more than $120, and not because they wanted the actual appliance. This would eventually lead to many court cases, and this didn't let up until 1998. Many of the company's executives, including its managing director and president, vice president of marketing, and director of marketing services, were fired for their involvement. This PR nightmare ended up costing the company roughly $60 million, and the British division was sold to an Italian manufacturer. Probably should have thought that through a bit more, huh?
1.
Get some nuts. Mr. T hates speedwalkers. Okay, now we want to go on record and say that these commercials were brilliant. As a fan of the A-Team back in the day, seeing Mr. T mess with fools in a tank was brilliant. But not everyone looked at the commercial like this. A marketing effort ceases to be effective when it displays an underlying message that is so blatantly overpowering you lose sight of the product. Take, for example, the 2007 Mr. T Get Some Nuts promotion from Snickers. In the spot, Mr. T terrorizes a speedwalker with effeminate tendencies by shooting Snickers bars at him through a Gatling gun. In the process, he pities the fool and criticizes him for his choice of exercise. Now, on the surface, this advertisement is amazing. I mean, who doesn't want to see Mr. T firing Snickers bars at people with a Gatling gun? Unfortunately, because of the underlying message that the commercial had, LGBT support groups decried the message Snickers was sending to people about how it's okay to discriminate against someone based on mannerisms. So as you'd expect, the commercial was pulled off the air. And that's our list. Did we leave any out that you can think of? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe for more content and to tap the bell button to never miss an upload. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more elite facts.